Grand Rising. It's your sister from another mister, Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. I hope all of you are well and in good spirits, grand spirits even. Really quickly, quick sidebar. For anyone who's wondering or anyone who's curious, you all don't have an idea what it takes in the level of interference that comes my way at each time that I try, or not try, but each time that I'm in the process of getting a video out. And see, just now, I had to tell the enemy, look, I don't give a damn how much interception you send my way. I don't care how much interceding you do. I don't care how much interference you send my way. I'm still gonna proceed. I'm still going to get this message out. I'm going to send a strong message to my soul family today. I am going to send a strong and a clear, concise message to you all today, soul family, because it gets critical in the spiritual. You know, the enemy don't want to see us win. The enemy don't want to see us fully evolved and awakened. So in any way that the enemy can come and try to do anything, distract us, try to mess up the video when we're trying to get these videos out to you all, whatever, we have to declare and decree in advance. Look, Satan, I ain't dealing with your sorry ass today. Get your ass on. Excuse my language, y'all, but put your foot on the enemy's neck. For real. Like, you really have to have that type energy. Which leads me into this rising's perspective. My perspective. The chosen ones are the modern day Jesus. Oh, wait. Let me wait for it. Here come the Bible thumpers. You are not Jesus. You are not. Look. I didn't say I was Jesus. I said the chosen ones are the modern day Jesus. This is spiritual, first and foremost. You see, ever since little children, we had this powerful feeling, this powerful presence, our anointing, right? We always felt as though we were here to do something more than just the status quo. We knew that we are here to do something far beyond what's ever been done. We know that we are here to bring forth the most brilliant light, love, compassion, and empathy. Since empathic beings is who we are at our core, we know that power, that strength, that resilience, that perseverance that lies inside of us, we know and we realize that we are here for something greater and to do something that will give glory to our Creator. You see, a lot of us have been misunderstood all of our lives. We have been told what we can and what we cannot do by people who don't even know what it takes to do what it is that you do. By people who don't even believe in themselves. By people who are projecting their pain and trauma and hate, envy, and jealousy onto you. Meanwhile, all you are and all you do is bring forth light, love, and compassion. As little children, and up until this point, irregardless of how old you are, up until this point, we have been highly sensitive people, highly empathetic, charismatic. A deep yearning lies within us to heal, to bring forth balance, restoration, to ignite faith, and to create a new era of believers. A lot of us realize our assignment, our kingdom assignment, our divine assignment. And our destiny is near. I want you to know that. Our grand rising, our supreme rising, our soul rising is here. So no matter how much you were ridiculed in the past, no matter if you experienced bullying, no matter if you experienced being taken advantage of, being used, being manipulated, in spite of any of that, just know that your supreme rising is here. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I don't know. I felt compelled and convicted to just tell you that. But listen, you all. Yesterday, I know you noticed I wasn't very active. I had posted 2 songs that I had written. And quick sidebar, I would really appreciate it if you can go ahead and check those songs out that I wrote and recorded. I recorded them on my voice memo, so they kind of sound a little stuffy a little bit. However, just really listen to the lyrics, you know, and that's what brings me to my next point. So as I was writing music yesterday, hold on, let me take a sip of water. As I was writing music yesterday and basically just reflecting and having my alone time and personal time with God, I was just coming across a bunch of old songs that I wrote, a bunch of stuff that I had written from the past, whether it be a poem, a story, whatever it was, right? Whatever I was called to pen, you know. And I just started out of nowhere. I just started crying. Tears just started flowing down my face. Like I was crying so hard. Like I was just crying so hard. I have not wept like that in a long time, and I really, really needed that. Because after I went to bed, and here I am, just arising. But back to the point. So as I'm weeping, and as I'm reading, and as I'm seeing visions, and as God is revealing things to me, and ministering to me, and talking to me, and uplifting me, and reminding me of this, I chose you. I chose you. And as I'm hearing that, and as God is speaking to me in spirit, I'm just crying, and I'm asking God, I'm like, God, am I really, really deserving of this talent? Am I really deserving of this gift? And I'm crying, and I'm like, God, I don't even feel like they understand me. I'm like, God, in what other way can I make it plain, God? God, I don't want to dumb myself down. God, you delivered me from that. I don't want to dim my light again, God. I want to shine as bright as the sun, God. Yes, I do. And I'm just talking to God, you know. And God was like, I chose you. You see, you have been called to do something. And to hell with the naysayers. All of us collectively and combined, all over from all walks of life that have been called and are God's chosen vessels, are the modern day Jesus. We are healers, creators, innovators. We bring forth the highest amount of love, light. We vibrate on a high frequency, always. But yet, that was taken negatively by those we were simply trying to pour into. by those we were simply loving on, pouring into, but yet it wasn't reciprocated. It was met with mockery. It was met with mockery. I know you all remember how you used to tell certain people in your life, oh, hey, I can do this, I can do that. And they look at you and they'll start laughing. And they'll say, no, you can't. No, you can't. And I know you all remember making yourself small and trying to hide away from the world in an attempt to make yourself as quiet and as invisible as possible, so that the enemies could not touch you spiritually. I know you all remember how those people who put their mouths on you, I know how you remember the ways in which they broke your spirit. But you know what? In your healing, you were launched into your great awakening, which ignited that Christ consciousness, which then ignited that God self, which is in you. You are the modern day Jesus. They don't believe in miracles. They don't believe that you are manifesting your grand life. They don't believe that you are manifesting your royal priesthood. They can't see it. They're blind to it. And back to the crying moment though. I used to think that crying, anytime that I felt the need to cry, I would just bury it. I would just I would just hold it in. You know, like I'm just trying to like explain what I would do, but I would just like hold it in and I would bury it at the very, very pit of my stomach. You know, where we hide everything else, where everything else lies. All of the pain, all of the trauma, so soul ties even. And anytime that I got an urge in the past to cry, I wouldn't do it. Because I thought crying was a form of weakness. But I was sadly mistaken. When you cry, you are healing thy soul. You are releasing. Hence why I call those moments my releasing sessions. I am not holding on to pain anymore. And you have declared and decreed that over your own life as well. I am not going to settle for less than I deserve. I am not going to reopen the door for people who walked out of my life, for people who did not believe in me, for people who are non-believers, for people who are comfortable living in hell. I am not reopening any doors because I'm rising. Yes, we are rising at massive rates, and rapidly. We're going somewhere. We're almost out of here. This is spiritual. They thought you were batshit crazy. Excuse my language, but haven't you noticed that ever since your grand awakening, people look at you different? They don't even treat you the same. Or if they don't look at you different, and or if they don't treat you the same, they also, in conversation with them, they will try to pull you in by way of gossip, by way of bringing something up from your past, by way of talking about low vibrational shit that doesn't even serve you. Sorry, y'all. Just look, sometimes I cuss. Like, God ain't worried about me cussing. But anyway, keep the message, though, on some real stuff, you know, in spite of my potty mouth, you know. Of course, you know, we have to watch what we speak, but hell, I'm passionate, so God know me. So, but back to the point. I also see people reattaching themselves to you, because guess what? Guess what God is doing? God is revealing to these people who doubted you, mocked you, laughed at you, preyed on your downfall, wished bad upon you. Oh, guess what God is doing? Oh, God is revealing to them your destiny. God is giving them glimpses of the life they could have had if they would have chose this journey with you. You were trying to do the best that you could in terms of waking this person up or these people up. You were trying to prove that you are a psychic, that you can cast out demons, that you are a healer, that you can, I'm not saying you could wholeheartedly heal them, but you know, you were trying to show them, like, look, I've been where you've been. Yes. I can meet you at your level if that's what it takes, if that's what you want me to do. I can meet you at your level then. Hear me out. I can sit on the floor with you, right next to you. Listen, I can go into the ghettos, in the projects, in the debilitated neighborhoods, and I can minister to you. I can uplift your spirit. I can raise your awareness. I can give you some insight. But no. Oh, they didn't believe. They didn't believe you were worthy at all. They didn't believe you. But now for a lot of these people, now they do. Now they do. And now they are trying to reattach themselves to you. And you know who these people are. My psychics, my seers, prophetess, bishops, healers, innovators, creators. What's up? It's our time now. Chosen ones taking over. That's the motto. Actually, drop that in the comments. Like, we gonna get some merch pretty soon. Chosen ones taking over 2020, all 2022, period. All right, that was random AF, but back to the point, you all. Like, sometimes I forget that I'm actually making a video. I'm like, do I have to be like professional? But God is saying, be you. That's another reason why they mad, because you're just you. You do less and receive more. They got to do the most. These people want to know the secret, but they don't realize that it starts within them. They don't realize that they are the master of their lives in terms of what it is that they choose to co-create. You know? So, yes, the chosen ones are the modern day Jesus. We prophesize. We foresee. We're empathetic, loving, caring, kind, meek. But yet y'all want to tear us down? Whew. The God I serve is the God of war. So don't forget, where there's polarity and duality, where there's a negative, there's a positive. And don't get it twisted. We are full of chaos energy. We are the chosen ones. And we are taking over all 2022 and beyond. We are the modern day Jesus. If you felt this message, go ahead and comment, like, and share. Subscribe if you aren't already. I'm just kind of like sitting here getting a little distracted because I'm starting to think about, now that the sun is rising, I'm like, Okay, I need to go get me some coffee or something. But anywho, you guys, I will catch you in the next video. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Until next time, peace and love.